Let's turn now to Dr. Ashish Jha. Dr. Jha is the Dean of Brown University School of Public Health. He's also a renowned public health expert. And Dr. Jha, we just heard from Josh there about how serious things are getting there in the upper Midwest. And then you've got this Washington Post survey of health departments in 23 states that provided information. The Sturgis motorcycle rally in August in South Dakota has been linked to more than 330 cases in the Midwest and Plains. What's going on here, Dr. Jha? How much of what we're seeing in terms of the surge can be blamed on COVID fatigue?
Yeah, so good morning, and thank you for having me on. It is clear there is some amount of COVID fatigue that's setting in, right? I mean, we've been at this for 8 months. And also, we keep hearing from our federal leaders that the end is near, the end is near. And so people kind of buck up and get ready for that. And then, of course, that has been misinformation. The end is not near and hasn't been. So I think that combination really is making it harder. But I think the bottom line at this point is we are heading into a fall and winter where we're going to see a lot more cases. We know how to beat back this virus. Some states are doing it, but most states are not able to right now.
I want to ask you about something that Dr. Fauci said last night on 60 Minutes. He was talking about receiving death threats.
A public health message to save lives triggers such venom and animosity to me that it results in real and credible threats to my life and my safety.
Have there been death threats against you and your family?
Yeah.
And not just him. I mean, his wife, his children. Dr. Jha, what does it say to you that we're living in this moment now where we have people threatening the lives of medical experts and their family members in the middle of a pandemic?
Yeah, I mean, this is horrible. And we've seen public health officials resign from their leadership roles because of all of those death threats. Almost every public health expert I know has received threats. It really is out of control. And what we need from political leaders is very clear messaging that they need to leave public health officials alone. And look, we can disagree. There are public health people I disagree with. But the sort of, turning to death threats really is about politicizing a pandemic that really should not have been politicized in the first place.
Over the weekend, I noticed that you took issue with the White House coronavirus advisor, Scott Atlas, for spreading that misinformation about masks on Twitter. Twitter has since removed the tweet. Talk to us a little bit about why you felt compelled to call that out and the danger that comes with those kinds of posts.
Yeah. Craig, from the beginning of this pandemic, I feel like all of us have been battling two enemies. First, the virus, which is infectious and deadly, and then disinformation. And disinformation is purposeful misinformation spread to cause confusion about what the right thing to do is. And when you start seeing disinformation coming from the physician who the president of the United States is listening to, sharing information taken out of context, a lot of nonsense that he was linking to, I felt like we have to call it. Now, I didn't ask for Twitter to take it down, but I did call it disinformation, and I did say it's nonsense, and I did say that people need to ignore that kind of stuff. And, it's just so not helpful right now, given where we are as a country, to be having to battle this coming from the White House itself.
Dr. Ashish Jha, that's a good spot to end it, my friend. Thank you so much. And thank you for calling it out as well.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.